The long-awaited Gubla versus Deku. As we started to switch up, Deku has been able to come out of the gulag and clutch it up as we are now ready. Let's see what happens now. And there we go. To start this all off, let's see who's banning first. I believe it should be... Yep, Deku banning first. We have got Scarlet versus Nyx, the level 60... the level 60 Scarlet versus level 47 Nyx. Both very high level on their characters. However, will the fact that Deku being in Diamond actually be a difference? Like, we'll see. We don't know how experienced in Plat Diego is, so it all depends. Just play mobile. I mean, that isn't that bad, but I would say that with mobile you probably get put on a disadvantage in all honesty. But here we go. Deku's starting off strong. He's starting off getting the hits already. But, oh, Gubla making a bit of a play of his own. I can't. Was she Elo last season? Oh, Deku. Oh wow, Deku's already taken it. Oh wow, oh, he's just not able to make it back. Oh no. Oh, that's so unfortunate for a Deku there. He's done all the hard work. It's just that the fact that he doesn't have enough to recover, and only just as well. He only just doesn't have enough to recover, and that's what's really unfortunate here. Here we go. Deku, would he be able to get a second stock? No, but I think that was a very desperate recovery. I don't think he would have recovered after that. Did he touch the wall? Oh! Wow! Diego's at... That's actually... This is unbelievable the way this has turned around. Deku's been... I'd probably say the one who's taken a bit more dominant take in this. Oh, is Deku trying to edge guard it? And he just misses. But... Although I feel that, despite Gubla being the good player that he is, Deku's definitely been more dominant in this match, but somehow Gubla's been able to actually be the one who's been taken over so far. Of course, Deku did have that failed recovery, and also Gubla did take on the fact that Deku did mess up with him not having a much recovery option on his second stock. Deku really finishes off now. He just misses the ground pound gravity cancel or side stick, and Deku then takes the first stock for this. And in all honesty, it was a quite close match between both of them. I think both of them are just trying to find their feet a bit. Both of them are just trying to sort themselves out, get used to each other's playstyle, and we now get to see Deku go 1-0 up against Diego here in this best of 5. First game of the week. Okay. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you managed to win that, so that's still pretty good, decent. But here we go, going on to Small Behavior this time. We have no difference in Legend Select, so let's see if there's any difference within this match. I mean, starting off, Diego's actually getting a bit of the advantage here. Oh. Here we go. I mean, Gubla's the one who's looking pretty dominant already. Wow. Yeah, I will agree Gubla is a very strong player. But here we go. Deku's 1 stock down already in this match. And with Gubla being in orange, Gubla still has quite a bit of time before he will be losing his second stock. His first stock even. But both are just playing along the edge and nothing really amounted. But Gubla still getting damage off with the Scarlet. Will Deku lose a second stock in? No. He does it under to avoid all the attacks. Here we go. Name me a better pair than Gubla and Sidelight Side Air. Here we go, Gubla back again with the Lance. What's he going to do with this now? Does he have recovery? No, but if he just got onto the wall, what's going to happen here? Oh, that's not enough to kill though. Gubla, what's he going to try and do here? He needs to try and make the most of this while he can, and he loses the stock. I would have said that Gubla needed to take this stock, in fact, to try and make sure that he went into the... and that Deku went into his final stock. Oh, but will Deku be able to bring back something here? I heard the... There we go, he tried to go for the down signature, but he was nowhere near Deku there. Not too sure what happened there. Oh, but there we go, the recovery flings him down, and now Diego's back with that one stock advantage. Back with the Lance as well. And again, back with the Lance as well. And here we go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Gubla's in rage. Oh my god! Gubla makes the absolute reverse here. And he manages to hit Deku from off the wall. And that bounces and has enough force on it for Gubla to do a side light down light to kill off Deku. And now it's 1-1 between the two. But here we go, Gubla. Gubla currently starting off without the weapon. Deku gets the scythe though. Oh, Gubla gets the hammer. Let's see what happens here now. Both have the Skyforged weapon, it looks like. Oh, Deku trying to go for something to try and finish off the stock early. Gets touched onto the wall, which is enough to get him back. Oh, and he loses his recovery. And Gubla's made it back. Gubla now taking Deku's stock while only being yellow. Let's see what Deku can do from here. He's now got a bit of a mountain to climb if he wants to try and get back into this. Of course, whoever loses this match in this best of 5 will be moving down to the losers quarter final, and we'll see what happens there. Here we go. Deku in the yellow. And Deku now in the orange, probably a little bit more damage at that, and that, if you were to use that down stick, that could kill. But Deku is going for a little bit of style there, but he managed, with Gubla being able to dodge, gets back to the wall with safety. Back to the scythe, Deku currently unarmed. I don't know what he's trying to do here, but I definitely feel like Deku's strongest with the scythe, and he just misses the wall touch. I don't know what happened there, but he just misses it, unfortunately. Oh. And there we go, that's a comfortable stock kill from for Deku. Both in their final stocks now, Deku in the yellow and Gubla in the white. Let's see what happens here though. But currently looking to be in Gubla's favour, and he gets Deku into the orange. Let's see what he can do after this. Goes for the down stick, misses it. Deku going for that down light, but he's not been able to find any success with it so far. That recovery just misses as well. His side light, he doesn't have much to recover, and he doesn't recover as Gubla now takes the advantage in this match, 2-1 currently. One more and he's through to the winners finals. Oh, and we're seeing a little bit of a change here with Deku going for the Cassidy, going with the blasters and the hammer. I would have rather said he could have gone for he should stick with the scythe personally. I think he was doing quite well with it though, with it there. But the only problem was he wasn't able to get that final kill into that. Okay, that's fair enough. I guess, yeah, I guess with the scythe it does, like, if I guess it, with the case being the internet, probably sticking with blasters is probably better off than not having to go for more, like not having to go for as, like, as it, although it is still string dependent, not as string dependent. Oh, Deku just misses it. Oh, recovery frozen down. Oh, Deku. Deku definitely can look a lot more comfortable with these blasters on Cassidy. Oh, and he's just missed it. Oh, but is that... Oh, he just doesn't have enough to get back onto the stage, unfortunately, and it's now back to both being on equal stocks. Gubla in the yellow, though. Can Deku do much with this? Going with the Space Captain Cassidy, I do believe it is. What I really like about Gubla's play is he will constantly be pushing you no matter what. And I really like that aggressive play from him. Deku with the hammer, throws it out, sorts it with the blasters, throws it and gets the hammer back again. Hammer's there. Just go for a second one, try to go for hit recovery, doesn't matter. Ooh! And that down light ground pound is enough to kill Gubla. Oh, Deku running right with his blasters at the minute. Getting Gubla into that light, Gubla into that light orange, and Deku's still in the orange himself. Gubla's now got a lot of space to try and make up for now. Goes to the dead, and that ground pound. That ground pound is exactly what Gubla needed to get back into this game. And it's now one stock for in each. Gubla in orange and Deku in the white. Let's see what happens here. As we do know, if Gubla is to win this, he will move on to the winners final and Deku will go down to the losers quarters. But if Deku wins this, then it'll bring it down to a 2-2. It'll become a tiebreaker match. Whoever wins this will go on to the winners final. Oh, but Deku trying to camp him out. He isn't able to fully read it. Oh. Deku trying to finish off with a signature. He goes for the downer though. Is that enough to kill? Is that Lance? Oh, that Lance recovery is enough to help him out. Deku with that uppercut isn't enough. But that gravity cancel stomp into Nair was well played. We're now going to a round 5 match. The first round 5 match we've actually had to deal with in this entire tournament. But here we go. Now into the round 5. Let's see what happens here as we're now into round 5. With Gubla starting off on the like getting a good start here. Deku getting the hammer. Let's see what happens here. Of course, we've seen a great match between both of these guys. It's all down to this last match to see what happens. Oh, that recovery actually helped Deku. I don't think if Deku had that help with the lance, then he may not have been able to get back onto stage. Gubla trying to get a bit greedy here, try and get their ground pound early on. Let's see. Oh, he tries to go for that side tick as well, but hasn't enough. But Deku's currently being just played with from Gubla. Oh, but what's this? Deku's actually somehow managed to find some grip back into this. And Deku's actually been able to turn this around despite being in the red and Gubla being in like the light orange. Oh, and there we go. The stocks are now equal once again. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Currently my last game might take 2 more minutes after you finish this set. Hey, that's completely fine, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure Sad will understand as well. That $100. Oh, Deku gets that ground pound. It's not enough to kill. No, it's not. And he manages to get hit by that recovery on the Lance, and he almost died himself. Deku. Deku's really been able to bring back these like really close situations where he's been able to get into the red despite Gubla being in like a light orange, and he somehow managed to bring it back. But Deku will be going into his last stock now while Gubla is on his second. That ground pound isn't enough. Oh, it is enough, sorry. And then now onto their final stock. Both in the white. Let's see what happens here. Like I said, whoever wins this will be moving on to the winners finals, where they'll face either Hyrule or Sad, and the loser will be moving on to the losers quarterfinals, which will be hosting after the winners semis. Let's see who wins this here. Deku? Go for the dancing tree, isn't enough. Deku? Deku's going for the side there into signatures, and it's not working out for him. I think he may need to change his approach a bit more here. As Goblin's just waiting to do a side like set. I think both of these have currently got a very predictable approach between both of them, as you saw there. And that is that the Russian Mafia? It's not enough to kill. Oh, and Russian Mafia to finish off. Oh, you miss it just again. And there we go. Deku finally finishes off this match, as he will be moving on to winners finals. Well played to Deku, and I think his game has just crashed. What an ending. What